Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the UTEP Miners and the North Dakota State Bison. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Catching up with the UTEP head coach before the game, they have a lot of confidence in their backup this week. He was able to come in for their injured starter last week and have a very productive game. They like how he read the defense, how he got guys in and out of plays, so they are expecting to be able to really count on him here today in this big game. I'll keep you posted on how comfortable he looks starting out the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and this crowd giving this defense some juice.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Second down to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Miners decide to punt it away. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Makes the tackle. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Back to pass, it's straight. Gets rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. They're all over him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. North Dakota State sends the offense out ready to get things rolling on this drive. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Hand off to Jones. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll run it. Hard running there. Driven back.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down.
Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play.
Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the Miners in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
2nd and long here. They'll move the wide receiver. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Right down the middle. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 15. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. A solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Moving the pocket, it's Drake. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st and 10 for the offense. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. The give to the left side. Down he goes.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
Push is ahead. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw one first. Over the middle, it's Williams. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So first down here as they go back to work. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. To the air. It's straight. Under pressure. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He wants to throw it again. They just need a first down, but he wants more than that. Touchdown, North Dakota State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Henry. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drops back on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Sells to fake. Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the Miners send out the punt unit. Makes a move. He's brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Dropping back. It's straight. Got it. Runs through, man. He might have some space. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Defense in press coverage. just going to keep it after the snap. There he goes. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Danzy. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Rides to the back. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive, punting before 4th down. I don't think I've seen that since a game in the early 70s between Auburn and Tennessee when the Vols were so confident in their defense in the bad weather, they were just punting it back on 1st down. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The give. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Miners want to move quickly. To throw, it's Colson. Rushes on. Out wide right, it's Henry. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads in the nick of time.
Thank you. That's what the defensive backs say to the defensive linemen when they get home and put pressure on the quarterback fast and the ball comes out erratic.
From the gun, the running back has it. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
The quick game. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Throws to the back. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Wants to throw. It's Drake. Look out! And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get it through the air. They're working that left side. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Field goal is good, and they'll push that lead out a little further. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Miners will kick it away to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Drake. Got his man down the middle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The give to the lone running back. Turning it on! Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State! And the pummeling. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You know, when you talk to quarterback coaches, they oftentimes say, my goal for my guy is to complete 65 to 70% of his throws. That has not been the case for this guy. He is under 33% throwing in this game. That's the reason, guys, why they're losing.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job look.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part. If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The Miners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They're all over him. The throw. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning.
Wants to throw one first. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down.
And for whatever reason, this quarterback has not been able to find his footing in this game. He's one of the better, more talented quarterbacks in the country. Had his guy wide open that time. He didn't have to throw it that hard. He could have just floated it to him for the easy completion, but he's just been off over and over again in this game.
Got it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Miners headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground. He's got it again.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Handoff from the shotgun. He breaks a tackle. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Not a lot of room to field this one. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under direct.
Makes the grab in their space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Reels it in. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down. Needs it here on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these 1st downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. 2nd down, going to throw it. He's going to take a shot. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They just keep firing. Got him quickly, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his...
Makes the grab and room to run. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the...
Fires toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Second down, gonna throw it. Caught. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And the Miners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try. Got it! He stopped short of the goal line. Couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
And that's not a surprise.